How to set up your Sony ZV E10 for taking portrait photography is very easy as long as you know number 1, what menu settings to use, number 2, where to find them within the menu system, and number 3, how to get the best out of them. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Sony camera to take amazing sharp photos of people every single time, and how to take advantage of the amazing autofocus system that Sony ZV E10 has to offer. So let's check it out. So, the Sony ZV E10 was released less than a year ago, and it was labeled by Sony as a vlogging camera. However, many people don't realize that this is more than a capable camera to shoot cinematic video, number 2, taking amazing landscape photos with a 24 megapixel sensor, and number 3, a camera that can take amazing portraits of people and even animals. So today I want to show you the exact menu settings that I use every single time whenever I'm taking portraits. And we're going to go deep into the menu settings and I'll show you exactly what to look for. So step 1 is deciding if you're going to be shooting in manual mode or aperture priority. For that, you have to go to menu 1, page 3 and click here where it says shoot mode. Here you can choose between aperture priority or the manual mode. On the aperture priority, you can decide the aperture that you want to use on your lens, and the camera will decide the rest for you, including choosing your ISO value and the shutter speed. On the other hand, if you choose manual mode, you have to set everything yourself the way you like it. If you decide that you're going to be using aperture priority, then you can also go to the function wheel and choose auto ISO. That way you're also telling the camera that you wanted to choose the ISO value for you. Once you're there, if you click to the side, you can also tell the camera that you want to use a minimum ISO value of, let's say, 100, which is the lowest it can go, and whatever maximum ISO number you feel comfortable with. In my case, I typically choose 6400, but you can go a little bit higher than that. Keeping in mind that the higher you go, the more noise and grain you will see in your images. Step 2, you have to choose a file format, which is in menu 1, page 1. You can either shoot JPEG or RAW, or a combination of both. And that depends how comfortable you are editing your photos, or if you're going to be editing your photos at all. Me personally, I always choose JPEG with RAW, because that way I can share the photos immediately with a JPEG file. With the RAW file, however, you can't do that. You always have to go to the editing software first, convert the file to JPEG, and then you can share it online. If you're going to be shooting in JPEG only, you have to choose the JPEG quality and the image size. And that's also on menu 1, page 1. For the highest quality, I would recommend using JPEG extra fine and choosing 24 megapixels. Also, if you're a JPEG shooter, you probably want to go to menu 1, page 8, and here you can choose a white balance, depending on the lighting situation that you're in. And also the creative style, which is basically a set of presets that allows you to choose the look that you want in your photos. Step 3, now you can go to menu 1, page 4, and you can choose focus mode and the focus area. Here on the focus mode, you have many options to choose from. However, in this case, because we're shooting portraits, you have to choose autofocus continuous, which is the mode that will give you the fastest speed for the camera focusing system. Below that one, also on menu 1, page 4, is a focus area, which again, there's a lot of options to choose from, and what I recommend is to choose tracking with flexible spot, because as long as you have your finger half pressing the shutter button, the camera will track the subject that you want to photograph. Step 4, also on menu 1, page 4, here's where you're telling the camera that you want to prioritize the face and the eye, where you're going to be choosing your subject, which could be humans or animals. Also, you could be specific to which eye you want to focus on, either left or right, and the frame display box, which is a box that goes over your subject, to let you know that your subject is in frame and in focus. For step 5, we're going to go to the setup menu, and on page 2, make sure that you have touch operation on, and that's allowing the camera to change the tracking points by touching on the LCD screen. And lastly, for step 6, you can either go to menu 1, page 3 and choose your drive mode. Here you can decide if you want to shoot a single frame or multiple frames at the same time depending on what you're shooting. And you can also do the same by clicking on the left side of the function wheel, which is going to take you to the same menu area. Well guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe for more camera filmmaking and tech videos. See you in the next one.